His name is Ben Reilly, and he has learned that if you never give up, you will always win. He's been beaten within an inch of his life. He's been exhausted and heartsick, but he's never actually been beaten. Not really, because Ben Reilly is a hero, and heroes always win. But today, in a world not his own, he will battle for the survival of the entire Spider-Verse. Ben and Kaine stands face to face with the inheritor Genix. The battle begins with Genix blinded by webbing and punched through the walls, landing in the opposite room. Before he could collect himself, an elevator crashes right on top of him. Kaine's anger has taken over and he kills the inheritor. But this is not the end, and the battle is not yet won. A new clone of Genix emerges from a tube ready for round 2. Suddenly, a plasma blast from afar takes out Genix, rendering him vaporized and dead as a doorknob. The Black Widow has hacked into the security system and is now able to use the defensive turrets to their advantage. But this does not go well with Ben. He demands that she permanently shut down the turrets. They are heroes and heroes do not kill. At this time, a new clone of Genix emerges from a tube and attacks the Scarlet Spiders. The situation gets worse as the Human Torch has now discovered the whereabouts of the Black Widow. He attacks with a fireball, but the Widow manages to evade his attacks. Meanwhile, Genix has broken Ben's arm and knocks Kaine unconscious. Through all of this, Ben continues his attack against a foe that he could not hope to defeat on his own. Suddenly, Johnny Storm's flaming body crashes down beside the fighters, giving a moment of rest for Ben Reilly. The Black Widow has taken out the Human Torch, and now she turns her sights on the Inheritor. Unfortunately, she has no match for Genix as he crashes her body onto the floor. But this much needed diversion gave Reilly enough time to formulate a plan. After threatening the Inheritor that he will blow up this building, effectively severing the signals that are responsible for sending the Inheritor's conscience back for resurrection, he swings off with Genix desperately chasing him. At the top of the building, Ben arrives preparing to blow up the satellite signal. Genix is fast approaching, giving Ben not much time to formulate a safe plan. He does the unthinkable, and takes an armed round and throws it at the pile, effectively blowing up the building. Genix narrowly escapes the explosion, but Ben is not so lucky. Their mission was a success, but at a cost of a brother spider. Kaine's anger got the best of him, and now he is ready to unleash his full rage. He only needs a target. Kaine takes the teleporter away from Black Widow and is on a one-man mission to end this war. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island! My name is Joey, and today we are reviewing and recapping the Scarlet Spiders issue 3. Wow, this spider death hit me hard. I know that we were all devastated when Cosmic Spider-Man died, but the thing is, did we really bond with Cosmic Spider-Man? He had a few lines, but we really got to know Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. The only good news is that I knew not to get attached to any Spider-Man, so I had some emotional cushioning when he died. But which death was more devastating? Cosmic Spider-Man's death or Ben Reilly's death? The big thing about Cosmic Spider-Man's death was the shock factor, but the honest truth is that we didn't get to know him too well. But then we got to know Ben Reilly so much more. We see him getting recruited into the Spider Army back in the Spider-Verse Team-Up issue 1. And then we see him throughout this event helping out the army. But if he had to die in the Spider-Verse, then this was the perfect way to go. Because of Ben Reilly, the Inheritors now only have to die once. This is huge for the overall story arc. His sacrifices dramatically helped the Spider Army's cause. Okay, now let's take a look at Kaine. He is now pissed off. If I had to guess, I would imagine that these 3 spider totems created such a strong bond, and now that Ben is dead, Kaine felt like he just lost a brother. I love this bit of dialogue when Ben says his farewells and tells Kaine to crack a joke every once in a while, and that good guys always win. Even though this is not an Amazing Spider-Man issue, I love what they did with the Scarlet Spiders. I hope that they bring Ben back in some way, and I want to see more of these 3 spider totems in future issues. Even though it's pretty obvious that Ben is dead, we never saw his body. So who knows, maybe he survived somehow and will be back later on. I highly doubt this, of course, but it's always fun to imagine. So how did you like this issue? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another Spider-Verse video.